The relationship between British musician Chris Rea and three-time world champion Ayrton Senna is one of the most emotional and least publicized connections between motorsport and international music. Although they came from very different worlds, Rea's admiration for Senna resulted in one of the most striking musical tributes of the post-1994 era, the instrumental composition Saudade Part 1 and 2, Tribute to Ayrton Senna. Long before becoming internationally known for songs such as The Road to Hell and Driving Home for Christmas, Chris Rea was already a car and speed enthusiast. He not only followed Formula One with technical interest, but also competed as an amateur driver in historic racing events and automotive festivals across Europe. This trackside experience gave Rea a very particular understanding of talent, courage, and race awareness, qualities he immediately recognized in Ayrton Senna. Rea followed Senna's career with special attention. The Brazilian's ability in adverse conditions, especially in the rain, deeply impressed the musician. Close friends recall that Rea described Senna as someone who seemed to dance on the wet track. Senna's death in 1994 deeply affected Rea. The emotional impact was so strong that he chose to transform it into music, a way of translating what words could not express. The composition created by Chris Rea received a singular title, Saudade, a typically Brazilian word that conveys a feeling of absence, nostalgia, and affection that is difficult to translate into English. The choice was not accidental. Rea wanted to capture the feeling that overtook Brazil and the world after Senna's death. Included in the very best of Chris Rea, the piece is an instrumental work divided into two parts. Its melancholic, restrained, and contemplative tone synthesizes the collective sense of loss, without melodrama or excess. Chris Rea was deeply shaken by Senna's death, according to reports. He spent hours in silence after receiving the news, canceling his commitments for the day. The music was not commissioned by a record label, it was a completely personal creation, with no commercial request or marketing direction. There are reports of a brief encounter between Rea and Senna. European sources indicate that they briefly crossed paths in the Monaco paddock in the late 1980s. There are no photos, but consistent testimonies exist. The track became a reference for Senna documentaries. Automotive documentary directors have cited Saudade as an aesthetic reference when creating music about the Brazilian's career. Chris Rea never performed Saudade live. He stated that the piece left him emotionally exhausted, making public performances impossible. The tribute reached the Ayrton Senna Institute. The Senna family sent discreet thanks in the 1990s, although no formal partnership was established. Chris Rea's tribute goes beyond the universe of music and connects directly with the emotional memory of millions of Ayrton Senna fans. Saudade Part 1 and 2 remains, to this day, one of the few foreign compositions dedicated exclusively to the driver, and perhaps the most emotionally precise. It is a silent, respectful, and deeply personal work. Like Senna himself, it has become part of history. If you enjoyed the video, share it with your friends to help the channel grow. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you won't miss the next ones.